All right, welcome everybody. We played Dragonfire recently. Dragonfire is a deck builder game where you play two characters.
Sorry.
Brad, you all right?
Yeah.
All right, so
Commence.
it's a deck building game where you play characters and you go through a scenario, building your decks and exploring and fighting stuff. Basically fighting stuff. Got a cold there? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it like for us? It was, we basically played through the first scenario in the box, the story one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the story because really there isn't one.
There is not a story. You would think in D&D there'd be a story. Not with this game. If you're buying this game to look for a story, yeah.
Yeah, pass on that. The Pathfinder card game does a way better job of that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what did we do? I mean, we drew some cards.
Yeah, we fought a few creatures at the beginning.
Fought
killed
some
them.
random creatures.
Buy a few cards.
Yeah, I fought a city.
Yeah, a city ambushed you.
We never got to get together to kind of help each other.
Yeah. This first battle where we fought the owlbear and the dragon guy.
Yeah, we kind of helped, didn't we, a little bit?
Little. That went okay for us, and then you got pulled into a city somehow.
Right.
And I got ambushed by like 20 things, and that's how the game ended, basically. Me getting destroyed, and then you getting beat by the city.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's... That was the game.
Yeah, it was a pretty quick game. So what do you think of the what you get for your money there, Brad?
How much was it?
It was about $50.
No. I mean, you get quite a bit of cards and stuff, but
Yeah.
if the gameplay sucks,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I mean, you can sell me a bucket full of poop for a penny.
Could I? Because
Just
after
because-
playing this, I'm ready.
Just because I'm getting a bucket full doesn't mean I want it.
Yeah,
You don't just keep upping it. I can give you a truckload. No.
This feels like a really cheap. To me personally, it feels like a cheaper game, sort of, that you would pay less for. Like, I got more enjoyment out of what's the card building one? With the space themed one.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one.
By White Wizards.
Yeah, it just feels like a little more and Hero
Realms. Yeah, I don't remember.
Star Realms.
Star Realms.
Yeah. It feels like a Star Realms where there's, you know what I mean, as far as like you just get cards,
But it's
just a cheap kind of quick deck builder game where you're really just kind of matching colors.
Yeah, because I don't know, like the story, there, like we said before, the story, there is no, the classes mean nothing.
No,
like
the classes. Yeah, you're right.
The card colors don't mean anything. It's just, oh, you need a green to kill this guy, and then you need a black. And if you don't just happen to get those, because you don't have any class restrictions. So
No.
I don't even remember what I was. I was a ranger or something, or a fighter. It doesn't matter. I can take wizard stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the fighter.
And you have to if you want to get through the game. So you want to get all the colors.
Yeah, you're literally drafting cards to match colors to do damage. That's the extent of like the strategy in the game is just, and like you said, like, okay, I start as a fighter, that means I get more martial cards, the black cards.
Yeah. So I mean,
but I can buy wizard, cleric, rogue.
Don't put the D&D theme on this. It's the D&D is such a cool theme. Don't ruin it. It doesn't do it justice at all.
It doesn't, because like you said when we were playing it, the story in D&D is what matters. D&D is about story.
Yeah, there's no story to this.
This isn't story. This is just putting cards on
your classes
colors.
Don't matter.
No, classes don't matter at all.
Nothing matters. It's just skinned D&D.
Yeah.
Which...
in a very basic, kind of cheap, quick, matching colors to creature thing. That's it.
Yeah, don't ruin my D&D.
Get off my lawn.
Dare.
Dragonfire. What do you think of the components, though? It's...
yeah, I mean, they were fine.
Yeah,
the cards felt good.
I thought the character sheets were cheap.
Yeah, the character sheets were cheap. Yeah, I didn't like when you took damage trying to move it over.
Yeah.
It felt like the paper was going to rip almost.
Yep. And after multiple playings, I guarantee you that paper is all warped and damaged.
Yeah, it will.
The clips, on the cards, I don't like how they go on the cards either.
The paper needed to be more cardboard because those clips went on there real sturdy.
Yep.
Way better than like...
Betrayal at House on the Hill. I knew you were going there. Yeah, you're right.
It was awesome, but
yeah, I like
the paper was so thin.
And I feel like it'll damage the cards. I don't want to put that on the cards.
If you're really into this game, I'm sure some people are. Maybe laminate it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Sheets.
That would be cool. Definitely.
And then you could actually even write on it
too
with the dry erase markers.
That's a great idea, actually.
But definitely laminate it, and that would probably fix that. Because if you don't, they're gonna rip after a few times. Guaranteed.
Yeah, and I would put sleeves on those cards, man.
I'd sleeve all cards for anything.
Right,
but
especially for this, where you're putting the those clips on it.
Right.
So it seems like you do get a lot of replayability in this, though, because if you enjoy it, obviously that's the big caveat.
Oh yeah, if you enjoy this, and you're gonna get tons of replayability out of it. I mean,
yeah, because
it's a deck builder.
It's a deck builder. The stories. I'm. You can't see me doing quotation marks, but I'm doing a ton of them. The story will change every time because you're going to draw different cards.
Yeah. So I mean, there's replayability here till the cows come home, is what people say.
Right. Although the one thing about that, the legacy style games kind of make me nervous always. Like, I paid $50 for this. I like to keep my games in good shape. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's a big deal to me. And putting stickers on my cards, even though I know they're supposed to be able to do that, bothers me.
I don't like legacy games.
Because of pandemic?
Well, yeah, but I don't know. That's another video.
It's another video.
I don't like legacy games. I don't know, that like the artwork looks awesome.
The artwork looks amazing. I love the cards.
It's vintage D&D.
Yep.
I mean, you don't get any better artwork than that, so that's A+ for me right there.
Yeah, I agree. It kind of pulls artwork from D&D, I think. I think I recognize some of those.
There was some of it. I mean, and they do that a lot.
Right. But it looks so good.
But yeah, why not? When it looks that good, you just pull it right from the player's handbook, master's manual, whatever.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, A+ on the art, I think.
How was the setup on this game, do you think?
The setup's actually pretty easy. You pull out all the cards, the basic cards first, build your little character with them, throw a few gold on your character, and you got like a couple deck piles. That's it. It's easy to set up and jump into. Mm-hmm. We read the little bit of story it had, and I don't even remember. We were exploring something.
It was a joke. It was we're going to a grove or something.
Yeah, or something like that, or desert, or
I don't know.
It was throwaway.
Yeah, we're going someplace stupid.
Right. Yeah, you can see we're in the adventure environment. It's like it's supposed to kind of give you a sense that you're actually playing like a D&D game and not a
nope.
Uno or something.
It's Uno reskinned.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been talking about what the game is and that. So, what did you think of it overall, though? What's your...
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. The only thing I liked about it was the cards and stuff are fine. I like the theme. But then the theme didn't even shine.
No,
so
it didn't.
I'm not hating on D&D. I love the art. I can sit there and look at the cards all day long.
The cards are beautiful, yeah.
I like the theme, but it doesn't match with this gameplay.
Right.
That's about it. I mean, you can't... It's very hard to put those two together, I think. It's just boring.
I just look at Pathfinder where they did the card game, but managed to have locations and like stuff that fit in that, and like the rewards for continuing were like improving your deck and your character. Your character felt like your character. Right. Like you can't use magic if you're not a magician, you know? You get weapons that fit you and armor that fits your character.
I think this shouldn't have been D&D. This should have been some generic, weird, but then they wouldn't have sold as much. But it should have been some generic, weird thing. The characters shouldn't be as detailed as they are. They should just be kind of basic with no info on it.
That's
fair.
Like
some flavor text on there, but just that's about it. Because nothing matters. You can't have I'm a rogue and you're a fighter.
Right.
You know, my main cards are green, you're black. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You're using the same cards too.
Yeah, the story. There's no story. That doesn't matter.
Right.
So take out this. Don't say there's a story. Take that aspect out of it.
Right.
Just say it's a deck builder and you have generic characters.
Right.
And
yeah, hey, I'm with you, man. I think it's...
I mean, you might have been able to get away with it. D&D, just say D&D universe, world, and I don't know.
It just needed to have more story and separate like gameplay for the classes and that. If you're gonna go D&D, you need to feel like you're a rogue or a fighter.
I guess you could go generic D&D and just don't not advertise, but just don't try to push it like there is a story.
And, that's fair.
And make the characters very generic. Like,
that's fair.
Don't color code the characters. Maybe that's the thing I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't say, I got a fighter, so, my cards are green when it doesn't matter. Just all the character cards, same color, maybe.
Or maybe, like, change the fact that the cards are based on class, make them not based on class.
Right.
Like, make them based on, like, maneuvers or something, or...
Something.
It just doesn't work where you can cast or use any card of any color for every character. It just doesn't.
Yeah. So what do you give it?
So rating it, there's going to be people that enjoy this because it's simple to dive into, it's simple to play, and you get a lot of replayability out of it. There are going to be people that enjoy just playing colors and matching the colors and, I defeated a beholder,
Right.
There's going to be that. I don't think it's horrible. It's just definitely not for me, where the theme and the story just don't come out. If you enjoy games without those, you probably like it well enough. It's too hard also for me to really get into it. For me, I think it's like a 4 for me. It's just below average. Mm. I hate that because I wanted to love it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna give it a 3. I mean, go try Shadowrun. It's a little better, maybe.
Yes, the theme comes out a tiny bit more.
Not much.
But I don't recommend this.
No, don't recommend
that
Shadowrun either.
Right.
Pathfinder. If you're looking for a good card game with a fantasy twist.
Yep.
And where fighters actually mean something, wizards actually mean something, go pick up any of the Pathfinders.
Yep, they are exceptional.
Those are probably... that's another video, but those are, go pick those up.
That's what you're looking for in this, honestly. If you're buying this thinking you're getting that, just go buy that.
Yeah, Save your $50-$60.
So we don't recommend this, right?
No.
Okay.
No, it sucks.
All right, guys. That's Dragonfire. That's our thoughts. Thanks for watching.
Save your money. Either give it to me or go buy something else.
Give it to Brad.